Good afternoon, everybody. This is Damian Maynard, and I decided to come on today. We have some really forthcoming news on Hillary's emails, and one in particular that that is being looked at right now. And I'm on with Robbie D and Marty.
Hi, how you doing? Yeah, we're here today in place of Laurie because Laurie's away. But I've had a massive revelation, right? And this is the reason that we've called the show. In fact, this is probably the biggest news story that hasn't going to break. We're going to break it first. I'm going to put the theory through. It was a video that was put up by M Lord My God on YouTube about a couple of hours ago, about an hour ago, and it's pertaining to a certain email by Hillary Rotten Clinton that has actually surfaced via WikiLeaks. We're gonna play the video in a second, right? And then I'm gonna explain to you why we've called this this live cast. So a big shout out to anybody that's listening on the in the chat room, and yeah, we're going to get to the bottom of this because this is probably there's a theory that, well, you're going to have to listen to you're going to have to listen. So Damien, do you want to play the video? We're going to just play the audio, so that's all we need.
I think I'm just going to play the audio.
Yeah,
I don't think the audio is really necessary because it is the words that are in.
It's the words that count.
Yep, that's what's really important here. So,
right.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and play that at this time.
Yeah.
Clinton's presidential campaign, and the email was from NASA astronaut Edgar D. Mitchell, one of the Apollo 14 mission astronauts and the sixth man who walked on the moon. And this email was received August of last year. Edgar Mitchell passed away, I believe, February of this year at the age of 85. The email, in which astronaut Mitchell and Mr. Podesta appeared to be on first name terms, of course, reveals they were intending to have a conversation through Skype, apparently about the potential for war breaking out in space wars. Mitchell warned his acquaintance that ETI, extraterrestrial intelligence, would not tolerate any form of military violence on Earth or in space. But despite their apparent intolerance, he described the ETI as non-violent. And this is what the email said. Let's read it. This is by WikiLeaks, of course. It's on the WikiLeaks site if anybody wants, and I'll leave a link below for you for that. Because the war in space race is heating up, I felt you should be aware of several factors as you and I schedule our Skype talk. Remember, our nonviolent ETI from the contiguous universe are helping us bring zero-point energy to Earth. They will not tolerate any forms of military violence on Earth or in space. This is the email published by WikiLeaks. It shows a discussion on Space Force and aliens, UFOs, and their ETs. So Mr. Mitchell, who worked on the treaty on the prevention of placement of weapons in outer space, wrote, quote, "We're arguably closer than ever to war in space. Most satellites orbiting Earth belong to the US, China, and Russia. And recent tests of anti-satellite weapons don't exactly ease the scare factor. It sounds like science fiction, but the potential for real-life Star Wars is real enough," end quote. And he included links in the email to several online articles on the possibility of war in space pulled from various sources. Mitchell said that the Deputy Defense Secretary Robert O. Work spoke to Congress concerning space war last summer, and President Barack Obama requested $5 billion for space defense in 2016. He said, quote, "Take a moment to think about everything satellites do. GPS, surveillance, and communications all depend on them. And the Scientific American that's the magazine Scientific American, notes you can disable satellites without missiles. Simply spray painting lenses or breaking antennas is enough. So spray painting lenses so that, of course, they can't see anything. So this is not the first time Hillary Clinton has been linked to UFOs and extraterrestrials. She's vowed to disclose the alien UFO existence on Earth and in space. She's vowed to open America's top secret X-Files, which contain details concerning UFOs and military base Area 51 in Nevada, if she becomes president in November. In the beginning of this year, she was a guest on the radio show Power 105.1 Breakfast Club in New York, where she met host Leonard McKelvey, also known as Charlemagne the God, who believes he has been abducted by aliens several times. And she told McKelvey she would open the time files unless it posted a threat to national security. When she was asked if she released an alien, she says, "I don't know. I want to see what the information shows." And she goes on to say there are enough stories out there that I don't think everybody's just sitting in their kitchen making them up. I think people see things. What they see, I don't know, but we've got to try to give people information. I believe in that. And as we said before, Dr. Mitchell died at the age of 85 in a hospice February this year, the eve of the 45th anniversary of his lunar landing. This is on the Express UK. I'll also leave the link for WikiLeaks for you.
Wow.
Amazing, huh?
There's a perfect storm.
Okay. I actually thought we was on Laura's channel. I didn't realise that's... but that doesn't matter because it looks like we're going to be going live twice tonight. Just speaking to Laurie and all that now, but that don't matter. Listen, let me explain. Right? Let me put the theory to you. Right? I surmise, right, that the 33,000 emails and the whole scandal is a complete setup from the start to finish, right? And the reason I say that is, right, is threefold, right? One, we're on the verge of World War III, yeah? Two, we've got a presidential election, right? Whether it's a nonsense thing or not, that's neither here or there, right? Three, an email scandal, right? That doesn't seem to be going away, right?
Absolutely.
All of a sudden, there's a particular email, right, that WikiLeaks has heard about Hillary and space wars, right? It doesn't really matter, right? What matters is the fact that Hillary was on TV not long ago saying that if she became president, yeah, she would release the emails or the documents pertaining to the UFOs, right, which is the biggest cover-up supposedly, right? Now I say that the whole 33,000 emails is the shell, right? The nut inside the shell is that email, one particular email. Now we know that the elites, right, are going to pull the alien agenda card, right? Now, in order to do that, they need one thing to happen, right? World War III. World War III, yeah? They can stun nukes or whatever, right? The next thing, you know, UFOs start showing up, disabling nukes, right? Just like they disabled X-1 rocket, yeah? The other week, yeah? Coincidence?
Nuclear devices and military.
Yeah, let me finish. Coincidence? I think not. Let me tell you, the revelation came to me today after watching that one video. It suddenly dawned on me, right, that the email scandal isn't a scandal at all. It's been set up and it's got many players, right? I reckon the server was, right, all the emails were written out or whatever because they knew, right, that amongst this big this email, right, this email would be found and people would be talking about it, yeah, right? Or they might not be talking about it depending on what's going on. The next, right, that World War III is going to hit us really soon, right? We know that, you know that,
It's
yeah,
coming.
right?
It's coming.
I know that it will be stopped by something, right? Because the world don't. Do you want to die? No, I don't want to die. Does anybody want to die? No. The next thing you know, you're in a World War III scenario, panicking. Oh shit, we are going to fucking die. Excuse my language, yeah, right.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, the
No
next thing,
excuses on this channel. You don't have to worry.
listen. The alien agenda is the world changer, right? It is the game changer. It's the whole thing that will set the whole paradigm into a whole new dimension, right?
Absolutely, it'll change our lives forever.
I'm telling you, I am telling you with a 100% surety, right? And I've never been that sure about anything in my life. That email, that one email that WikiLeaks has so kindly revealed, right, is what the whole email scandal is all about.
Right.
What say you guys?
And how many people will actually look at that and listen to the implications thereof?
Not many, unless you've got ears to see and eyes to hear. Sorry, eyes to see and ears to hear.
No,
Right?
you're right.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm going deaf in one eye and blind in one ear. Excuse me. Yeah. Look, yeah. Listen, I'm telling you. I needed to come live. We're gonna have to go on Laurie's channel and tell them, or if she links it or whatever. Right. I hope she's listening on your channel now. Right. But I'm telling you, this is it. This is the one email. Right. This is what it's all about. Right. It's what it's always been all about. This is what the whole agenda is all about. Everything's leading up to one thing and one thing only: the alien disclosure, alien agenda. And that email is more important than all those 33,000 emails that are all put together.
I 100% agree with you.
What say you, Marty? Hello? Marty, what say you?
Are you here? He's still there.
He's still there.
He's muted out though.
Oh, he's muted out.
Let me see if I can unmute him.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I can't. He might have run to the loo.
Might have run off somewhere. That's all right. I hope he hasn't been abducted. So anyway, what are your thoughts on that? Because I think that's pretty big.
I think it's absolutely huge. We have been on the precipice of disclosure forever. So,
yeah.
And at one time, I believe they wanted to disclose it in a big way, and the powers that be suppressed it because they said blatantly at Roswell that they had found bodies and that they had found a UFO and they found all these things, and then they said, nope, we didn't say that. No, that's not what we found at all. But over time, people forget things, you know. If it's not talked about, if it's not said, things, you know, tend to get forgotten. And it's the same in this particular situation because, I mean, Ronald Reagan disclosed alien presence. It's been disclosed throughout time, and but they say it subtly, and they say it in a way that it leaves room for speculation.
Yeah. Right. Listen,
my apologies for earlier.
Listen. What we're going to do, because we've got 3 people watching, what we're going to do is we're going to stop this broadcast now, and we're going to link up to Laurie. We're going to go on her channel, right? We're going to get this going, right? And then we can link your channel back onto there. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Let me see if I can actually get to.
Yeah. Because Laurie can set up the what's it call it, the title and all that on the video, because then we can get the mods and get this proper, because we need more than 3 people aware of this.
My apologies for earlier. Right when you asked me a question, my phone decided to ring and I had to take the call.
That's all right. Yeah. And what you want to normally do with that then is that you're on an iPhone or Android?
I'm on an iPhone, but I got it taken care of. My wife's going to handle the phone for me, so I don't have to talk to anybody.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought you was on your phone.
Is Laurie setting that up? Do you know?
Yeah. Well, we're going to sort this up now. So what we'll do is we'll come off this broadcast now, right? And then we'll set up. we'll set up to go on their channel. And do
All
it
right.
that way. Yeah.
I'm ready now.
Yeah, because we there's, you know, we've got 3,500 subs, so you know what I mean. That's what I thought we was originally going on their channel. That's why I asked if you got the keys to the Emerald City onto Laura's channel. So yeah,
I do on the laptop, but I don't on the computer.
Okay. Can when we get the access, can you access it on the computer?
I believe so. If I can.
Yeah, that's all right.
If I can
Yeah.
get the if I can get
Yeah,
the password, I know the password.
yeah.
Crap. I'll just have Laura call me. I don't remember the password, but I had it.
Right. Okay then.
It's,
Thank you to the listeners that are listening in. We are going to come off here now, and we are going to go on the Underground Resistance Network within the next 10 minutes or so. As soon as we get to speak to Laurie a minute, and we're going to go live again. We're going to start from the top. Yeah, we're going to, you know, and see if we can get a couple of more onto the Hangout as well. See if we can get Eric in there. See if we can get Scott. See if we can get a few in there. Does that sound good?
I messaged Eric, didn't get an answer back.
No, I messaged him as well. So
Scott,
you know, someone's going to get back. Right. So yeah, we'll just end this now, and then we'll set it up again.
All right.
All right. Cool.
Thank you all for coming, and we're going to be going.
We will link you back very shortly.
Yeah, we're going to the Underground Resistance Network. So thank you.